after the sommelier pours us our samples here.
Well, thank you, sir.
Oh, there's a lot of words. All right, well,
Oh, do we have to give who sponsored the sommelier for today?
first of all, good morning and welcome back.
morning.
Hello. We have a new guest today.
Yes, today is an interesting and unique day. This has been a long time coming, actually, because
Yes.
we've done various types of liquor and many, many different styles of beer. But one thing we've never done.
Wait, don't turn the channel. You've tuned into High Gravity.
The show where we talk about beer, brewing, and bullshit.
Where the only thing we take seriously is the next round.
So grab a glass.
Filled with something cold.
And enjoy the show.
As wine. And so, who do we have here today as our introduction to wine?
Oh, I guess that's me. I'm Ann. I'm back. I was with you guys for Meads, and I'm happy to be back. And thanks for letting me bring some wines and share today.
I'm excited.
And who is sitting next to you?
Sam, just because I like wine.
And we do have our official sommelier for the evening here. You want to say hi real quick? It's
Hi, everybody. The sommelier is sponsored by Health Markets Bob Gray.
Yeah.
All your health insurance needs.
Facebook.com/ or phone number, website.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, come on.
Bob is famous. There's a sign out front with his face on it. So if you ever come to Starcraft
There's a
Brewery,
car with his face on it, too, that drives around.
that's true. Yeah. If you ever see the Bob's face driving by in a car, give him a call.
If you need help with health care, come to 69209 South Forest Avenue,
North
Richmond,
Forest Avenue.
North Forest
You're close.
Avenue, Richmond, Michigan 48062. There is a sign in front of Starcraft Brewery that will have contact information for Bob.
All right, so I'm going to do my best on this one. Blauklippen? Blauklippen?
We're up to a great start.
Stellenbosch. This is a Chenin Blanc. Am I right saying that? No.
Yep.
2023 South African wine. So Blauklippen, I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced. Founded in 1682, Blauklippen Winery is located in the world-famous Stellenbosch Valley. Our centuries' granite rocks have been eroded by the elements, producing valuable mineral-rich soil with exceptional quality grapes, allowing our winemaker to preserve the nature and our history they have started. So this Chenin Blanc 2023, whole bunch pressing, cold fermentation in stainless steel tanks with extended lees contact to the lees stirring created this characteristic wine. Green apple and quince notes with nuances of straw, pineapple, and fresh lemon zest. Creamy palate leads to a smooth and refreshing finish. That was a lot to take in there. Enjoy. And it is of unknown ABV. We'll find out. So yeah, I guess this is a white wine. I know that much.
It looks kind of golden, like a light golden color.
Well, it's called white.
Okay.
Well, so to look at color, this is what I've been taught in the bazillions of wine tastings I've done. I put some white napkins on the table. If you want to grab one, I think there's enough for everybody.
I've seen this in checking transmission fluid.
Yeah.
You can see the scale of how like red and clean it is to dirty.
Yeah, so the idea, I don't have a color. There is usually a chart to look at color so you can kind of, but this is just, we're going to wing it here. So put it against the white napkin and you can really see whether or not it's clear or more golden and kind of go from there. So next step would be smelling.
Definitely has like nice, like
Not
kinda
drinking right away.
apple and pear aromas to it. It smells like a typical white, and I like white wine, so
Yeah,
I
this
like
one
red
is.
more than white, but
I agree.
Yeah, there's a red coming, but
I like the white ones too, don't get me wrong.
this one, if you tilt the glass and look against the white napkin, you can see that it's all pretty similar in color all the way around. There's no like ring to it. Usually the older it is, you'll see like a ring, like an outer ring. Not being a bad thing, it just kind of helps to tell the age. So this is a super young wine, which we already know because the year on the bottle. But yeah, this one is just a very...
That's a 1682.
That's when it was established,
Yeah.
the winery. This is a
If we're drinking a
2023.
1682 wine,
Yeah, I don't think our...
We're going to have to pony up some cash.
I don't think our Patreon budget can afford 1682.
No.
No. Thank you for this, multi-$1,000 bottle of wine. We appreciate the
A couple
share.
$100,000 probably.
That's really nice.
I would love to taste one, though.
That would be. Oldest I've had, I think, was 1955.
It's nice and it's dry, and I love dry whites. This is actually a
I do like dry
very
whites.
delicious wine.
It is really good.
As far as tasting notes go, I am not great at that.
With wine, I'm not the greatest.
Yeah,
either,
I
but
know
wine-
that. I know what I like
taste pear.
and what I don't like, and I like this.
we'll have apple
This
and
is
pear
good.
notes in this, possibly honey in this type of grape. And then I think it actually has a high acidicness on this as well.
It is very acidic.
Yeah, taste it.
I feel like you're pretty spot on, too, with the apple. I feel like it's Granny Smith a little bit.
It's got. Oh, and Bob did show me this is 13.5%. So this is high gravity, as one is wanting to drink.
I brought a couple high gravity wines for you guys today. So, yeah, this is. I find this to be a pretty typical white wine. I don't want to say it's not special. It's got a nice taste to it because it is a high acidic wine, but it's nice for like a good summer day, lighter meals, fruits, vegetables, chicken.
I was going to say,
fish,
chicken would be
definitely.
like a good pairing.
Yeah.
I'm not good with wine descriptors, but it's like, I know what it would go good with.
Yeah, I mean, if from a scent standpoint, I feel like
I
you
get.
can definitely smell a little bit of woodiness to it, but you definitely get that citrusy smell to it. Definitely an apple smell
Oh, yeah.
to it.
Like I don't want to call it hard cider because it's not that, but that,
Very much
Nose.
smells
Yeah.
like a
Smell.
hard cider. Yeah.
but better.
Yeah, I like this. I would definitely drink a lot of this. Like I'm big on drier whites that have that like slightly sweet finish.
I'd
Yes.
put a couple straws in it.
I agree.
I bet. I don't know if this is a straw wine, Johnny.
No,
This one might.
I've never been a big fan of white wines. If I'm going to do one, it's a Gewürztraminer.
I love
Past
the Gewürz.
that, yeah, I don't do much white wines.
I'm,
So out of my
I'm more of a.
element here.
It depends. Winter, it's red.
I like
Summer,
'em
it's white.
cold.
I don't know why. I just red
Fall,
wine.
it's a mix.
Red wine tends to get me really warm, so I like to drink that in the winter.
Yeah, I would definitely drink this
No,
all summer or all winter. To be fair, but
to be fair.
Yeah, I'm with Darrell. I'm not really a fan of white wine so much. I'm definitely a red person, so I tend to pick up a lot of flavors in red wines. This one I like just because. Yeah, I don't know why I like this one. I guess
doesn't-
just because of the citrusy and the fruitiness.
Yeah.
I like it. I have to be in the mood for it, though.
It
This isn't
doesn't
one I can
have
just drink
that,
anytime.
like when you drink it and your whole mouth feels it, It doesn't have that, and I like that because it's more subtle and enjoyable. It's not like hit you in the face, overpowering.
Right. If this aged a little bit, that acidity would probably go away a little bit. It would start picking up. I do sense a little bit of some oakiness or something in there. There's definitely, I'm not sure what, but I can't quite pick that up. But I think you would taste more of that
Yeah.
as it aged. So, but I'm glad you guys like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but about that much for me.
That's it. You don't like that one?
No, I loved that last wine. I am just I have things
I'm
to do
excited for this
later,
one.
so I am trying not to intake too much wine.
yeah.
Well, the rinse of this one tasted phenomenal.
Yeah, this is my day off.
You're
My,
not supposed
my
to
one
taste
day
it on
off,
the
so I
rinse.
need to
I
get
didn't.
things done.
It happened to be in my mouth, and I had no choice but to do that to it.
I was waiting for you to say, it's in my mouth. I had no choice but to swallow. You're like,
trying
good
to
job,
get creative with the description.
That's the nice thing to do. You know. Thank you, Bob.
We gotta let them catch up.
Wonderful sommelier.
Oh yes, indeed.
Oh man. Oh, this one's even.
Except for he's confusing me. He keeps switching serving on the right and the left. I'm pretty sure there's one side you're supposed to be on.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? We are giving you a bad rating on sommelier.com. Sommelier
How dare you serve me from my left side?
Whatever side is convenient.
All right.
All right, let's take a look at this bottle here and see what is next on the list for tasting. Thank you, Bob.
I gotta say, I love that our listeners are like probably mostly beer people. Then we're doing wine, and they're gonna think we're like, what happened?
We're doing high gravity wines though.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, I love it.
So.
I don't give a shit what they think.
Yeah.
I love it.
Estancia? Is that how I would say?
Estancia. Yep.
Estancia. Okay, so this is a Californian Chardonnay from Estancia Vineyards, established in 1986. Hey, that was the year I was born. Great year.
Also established.
So this
Lord, I was already driving a car at that time.
This Chardonnay, our California Chardonnay, offers luscious aromas of pineapple and baked apple, with notes of toasted nuts and spice lending to a creamy finish. This wine is a perfect pair for cracked crab or shrimp. Who brought the crab and shrimp?
You know, I really wanted to do a food pairing with the wines, but it just didn't work out. So we'll
we have to do another
wine. Yeah,
episode.
we're going to have to do wines again, and I will totally bring food.
I'll see what I have in the basement. It's probably nothing good. I mean, most of that came from a milk crate I found on the side of the road.
Yeah. I think I'm going to pass on your road wine, Johnny.
I'll try him first.
Please do. If you live, then I might take a
The
sip.
strawberry champagne wasn't horrible, but we did not finish. I did not finich the bottle.
You know,
But it was also strawberry champagne. It was not good to begin with.
I do get some of the pineapple aroma that they mentioned. Almost a little oakiness too, like a little bit of that like
I
dry
get
wood.
like a bourbon finish on the nose. I haven't tasted it yet. But
Well,
like a
so
bourbon.
from the nose, I smell vanilla and oak, which probably goes a little bit along with that
the oak,
bourbon
yeah.
smell. Yeah.
I was just going to say, I taste a very small hint of vanilla. Very small.
So that's really what I pick up on the scent. I hope you guys like this one because I personally cannot stand Chardonnays.
I am also not a Chardonnay fan. I've
but this
had ones I
one-
like, but very few.
Yeah.
Same.
it's
I was going to say buttery.
This one is
buttery,
fantastic
Yeah.
because when I want a good Chardonnay, I want that dry, buttery taste. And this was actually recommended by a guy at Total Wine because I was kind of telling him what I didn't like about Chardonnays, and he suggested this. And this has been on my wine rack since. Like
And honestly, I saw you pull a Chardonnay. I'm like, great. Chardonnay is probably one of my lesser favorites.
Same.
It's
Same.
the least, but I figured this one here might change your opinion if you taste it.
It doesn't have that that kind of like dry, almost off-putting acrid flavor that a lot
Yes.
of Chardonnays have, where it's just kind of like
Well,
you drink it and it's offensive to the palate.
Yeah, they can be mostly from dry to that buttery. This is more of that like
It's a
buttery
buttery.
smooth.
Yeah, the butter is nice.
Yeah, there's
like it.
also a bit of toasted almond in it.
And if I can make a recommendation as well, and Anna and I have actually spoke about this, if you do like this one, check out Chateau Saint Michel. Their Chardonnay is also a very good buttery Chardonnay. That's the only Chardonnays I like.
Chardonnays recommended by the sommelier.
absolutely.
But I wouldn't buy a
that-
Chardonnay still.
Well,
This one, do you not like this one?
I like
This
it.
one's probably one of the better Chardonnays I've
Yeah.
had.
I think
agree.
for
But I
me, it's a
still
lot of
wouldn't buy a
the
Chardonnay.
oakiness to it.
Yeah.
It's something I'm more familiar with. I think is why I'm identifying with it more.
Yeah, it almost tastes kind of desserty in a way. Like I could
Oh,
easily
wow.
have this with a dessert because of
Yeah.
that buttery, that almond flavor that goes
Oh,
along with
like a
it.
Like a butter pecan
Yeah,
ice cream.
yeah. You could put something creamy or something nutty with this, and
go good with a cheese board with nuts.
yes,
and-
for
Oh,
sure.
I'm in. I will
A
fuck
good
some
brie
cheese up.
with this one right here would be fantastic. This is what I would put with that.
Brie is the best cheese.
I just like
brie.
cheese.
Well,
Yes.
Yep.
I prefer a finely aged cheddar.
I should have at least got cheese for us today.
there's
Probably some mozzarella in the back.
the cheese house on whenever I'm going up north. I stop at the cheese house and they have a 14-year extra sharp cheddar.
Oh, I've had that out of Wisconsin. Oh my!
Yeah, it's
Oh my God.
it crumbles apart. and,
Yes.
they give it to you in that like paper wrapper
Just
and like
melts in your mouth. It's so creamy.
The whole drive up north, I'm just like picking off little crumbles of cheese and eating my cheese on my drive.
I'm imagining like a block of feta as it falls apart, and you're like,
It's exactly like that
you ever
because
watch
it's so
a
dry.
bird eat something where they just like it crumbles and they take that little bit, and then half of it falls on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes,
But for that kind of cheese, I'm cleaning the floor. I don't care.
yeah, that would be my bird pudge, our former bird pudge. So that's how he ate.
Yeah.
90% of it went on the floor, and he took little bits and pieces. And
Well, I mean, half of them are empty, but I think we need another cheers to Pudge here.
oh, we do need a
pudge,
cheers to
yeah.
I
pudge.
can't cheers with an empty glass.
Yeah, I
Mine
know.
has water in it.
Drop. Qualifies.
Our sommelier's not keeping up.
We're cheersing to.
All right, so the next
There it
two.
is.
I heard the cork.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad we can hear that.
stuff this time.
This one took work. So the next two are French wines, and
I'm gonna come on the left this time so I don't upset Darrell.
Please.
I don't know. I don't remember if it's the right or the left. I just remember I was out to dinner when I was in the corporate world, and one of the guys were sitting. He was big, fancy wine.
Oh, one of them.
Like when he ordered a bottle of wine, they come over and said, "Sir, do you know how much that is?" He's like, "No, how much is it?" And they'd be like, "It's $800 a bottle or $1,200." Just, "Oh, I'll get two of them if they're that good." Like that type of guy.
I've met
And
a few of those.
I remember the one time someone served from the wrong side. I don't know which side you serve from, but he was mad and he got upset about it because the
Jeez.
person served from the wrong side.
I mean, $1,200 a bottle of wine. I mean, like,
So
I think that should come with certain benefits for that kind of money.
doesn't it depend on what you're serving?
It probably does. I couldn't tell you.
All I know is
We'll have
pass
to
the
look it up
duchy
one
to
day.
the left.
I think
Yeah.
so. If you're serving food, you're supposed to go from the left. Wines from the right.
I have no idea.
Food
And
to the
services
left of
under
me,
the table.
wines to the right. Here I am.
Stick in the
I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time.
Oh, yes, I forgot. I gotta.
I'm personally.
This is my rinse pour. I
So this
forgot
is like a
where-
rosé coming up.
Yes, you have a rosé coming up, which I'm
excited for
just
this
going to
too.
say was never a fan of rosé until I went to France. So I personally, not every time I had one. Apparently,
That's
they're
on her
just
right.
not-
That's not her left.
So
That's
the,
okay. I'm
This
leaning
isn't
in.
a way.
I'm
The
leaning
only
in.
time
I
I've
want to
liked
be
a
close to
rosé-
Sam.
the only time I've liked a rosé is we actually have a rosé champagne here,
That's good.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
it actually tasted
That's
really
really
good. That's the
good.
first
Yeah,
time I've ever
that's
liked
good.
a rosé.
So rosés are interesting. This one is. I've had drier ones, and I didn't bring the drier one because I know you don't really like. Dry.
Not super dry.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
the
Sam
drier,
did
the
really
better.
like super dry. I like dry. Jim likes dry. It was
I
good.
like a moist.
This one here, I'm not sure on Darrell liking this one because there's some. I picked this one because there's some interesting flavor profiles to it, but I don't want to say more than that till you guys smell and taste.
So 13% ABV. It is definitely very white. Like you hold it up to the napkin, you can't even see
Yeah.
it. You know.
It's clear, very clear.
And for a rosé, like I'm used to rosés having that kind of pink
Pinkish.
hue, you know. And to your point, I was never like a rosé guy. My last Traverse City trip, I feel like, was my like rosé awakening because I had like 3 or 4 that I really liked. And I was like, oh, maybe this is my season of rosé. I'm in my rosé era. So this one, they always got to write it in cursive, which fortunately I can read. The stamp on this has got like
probably
a
be
gold
gone in another
stamp of like
generation or
some mermaids with some perky breasts. So I'm sure I'll Darrell, Johnny,
Ooh,
enjoy.
pretty.
Yeah, see, enjoy that.
And in gold.
Of course, that's the way they should be. And this one is Fleur de Mer, Côtes de Provence. I'm not very French. Rosé 2024.
But you can say baguette right though.
You're a baguette. Lavender flourishes with Côtes de Provence, where the iconic purple fields and Mediterranean Sea inspire renowned region's wine. Fleur de Mer, or Flower of the Sea, is a perfect blend of these influences, resulting in a crisp rosé with refreshing notes of watermelon, cherry, and citrus.
Oh, cherry.
I can already smell it. When
My
I taste it,
favorite.
Where I smelled it.
Can you really smell
I
cherry
can
in
smell
it?
the cherry in it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
See, I don't get the cherry. I do get maybe closer to
It's
the
got-
watermelon.
It's got a sweetness in there, and if I do it the second time, I can smell the cherry.
We'll just say this for legal reasons, but I did a brew with just watermelon once. Did very, very smell that in the nose of this. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. That brew, unfortunately, left a lot to be desired, though.
This
The problem
also,
is with the wine, and I can see this is going to be really light and probably light body taste, as they normally are. I like body in my wine.
yeah.
I like it to have that mouth feel. So I can already know I'm not going to be a fan of this one.
I rather enjoy
I can
it.
taste
tried it
cherry,
yet.
so
Yeah, I knew that this would be your least favorite out of all of them when I brought it, and I didn't do it intentionally. I just wanted to throw a rosé
But it's not
into
about
the
a
mix.
cherry either. It's just the rosé is
Yeah.
probably not on my list
I
of
like
Yeah,
ones I like.
I understand.
I like it. It is drier.
Yes.
It has a touch of that butteriness, like similar to the Chardonnay, but not nearly as much.
No.
And it's very subtle. Also, to Darrell's point, it's not like super heavy bodied. It's very, very light. This is a summer drinker for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah. I picked up in this, the French are all about, the whole, what is it, terroir or whatever. I'm sure I don't say that right. But
You did.
this-
I think it's terroir,
Okay.
right?
So there's a lot of earthiness in this one to me. I had a lot of rosé because Provence that's like what they're known for is their rosés. So I had a lot of different ones. I didn't bring one home. I should have because they're a million times better from there. But this one directly is from one of the areas that I stayed at. And it's probably pretty close to some of the stuff that I had there. It's I had some better stuff, but this is pretty good.
It's very good.
I like
but
that it gives you that dryness. It gives it makes your mouth salivate and it gives you that kind of like sweetness, like in the aftertaste. That's my favorite like feeling with wine.
I'm going to probably end up really mad at myself later because I think I'm going to contradict something I said earlier. But I do like that dryness that it does that. And you do feel it more in the mouth.
Yeah.
Makes your mouth kind of water,
And that
then
might
it
be
almost
why,
tastes sweet.
because I generally do like drier wines. And that 55 I was talking about, that finished so dry. Only two of us at that gathering enjoyed that wine. And collectively, we probably drank about $1,500 worth of that $2,000
Yeah.
bottle. Excuse me. But it was phenomenal. I mean, there was just so much going on with it, and it was so good.
Yeah.
And I'll never be able to have that one again.
Yeah,
But,
my
I
personal
mean, I like-
favorite type
I
of
like it.
wine I just didn't bring today, but I also like very, very dry
Mm-hmm.
reds. This one here was just a good balance. It's something different. I kept finding myself, like every day at dinner, we had 3 bottles of wine on the table to start. There was always more that came.
This sounds like a great gathering.
It was a good trip. So there was always a bottle of red, a white, and a rosé, and I kept finding myself like grabbing that rosé every single time, which was
Nice.
again like it was my least favorite, but I just really enjoyed it. So again, this one here, I just pick up just some earthiness to it, as well as that, like you guys said, that just leaves your mouth like salivating, wanting more a little bit, without being. Sometimes rosés can be really, really sweet too, and I am not. a fan
I've
of
had
sweet
that.
wines.
Yeah, I've had some that are good, but I've had more often than not that are like just no.
Yeah.
I think it was I think it's called Latitude North, I think is the name of the winery outside Traverse City. I just remember they've got the horse statue.
Yeah.
It's very weird looking. But that was the first rosé I remember trying that I really enjoyed. And I believe it was even a sparkling, which is I like bubbles.
Yes.
So for me, that was like a really good jumping off point. And it was one of our first wineries we went to that day. So I was glad to have it and enjoy it, because I feel like, by the time you go to your 5th or 6th winery, like all of a sudden you're enjoying everything you're sampling.
yes, that's
Because spitters are quitters, and I'm not the guy who's gonna like take a sip and spit it out. Like I was like, I've never ever, and maybe I'm not bougie enough. I've never been to a winery ever where anyone is like, swishing it around and spitting it out. It's like, no, man, like we're here to drink wine and taste it. Like,
I'm a cheap bastard. I'm not gonna dump it. Fuck.
no, I mean I guess if I was trying to be some kind of professional, but like, no, I just like drinking wine.
Yes.
I like the aroma of that one already.
This one is going to be new for me, but this is that one I told you about, Johnny. I told you the story about it, so we'll talk about that.
I'll be perfectly honest, I forgot.
Not gonna lie.
I get very
all right.
much like
I'm sorry.
buttery baked like fruit pie kind of nose on it, like like dark berry pie.
Yes.
Like the buttery crust.
the full on like full berry pie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Without like being overly sweet. 15% ABV. Thank you, Bob. This one is jumping up there. And once again, words that are hard for me to pronounce.
I'll tell you.
Chateauneuf de Pepe.
Chateauneuf de Pepe.
House of
Chateauneuf de
Pepper is
Pepe.
what that is.
No,
isn't
it is not. It is.
Oh.
It is. No, not Pepe. Is not.
Oh,
Peppers.
Pape.
Pape. Yeah, yeah. Chateauneuf.
I'm thinking Pepe,
It's
like the Italian pepper. You know.
New Castle of the Popes.
Oh.
Does that ring a bell in the story now?
Nope.
All right.
Sorry.
I don't
Johnny's a
think
drunk. What do you expect?
Is there a description on that?
No,
No.
actually.
Okay.
Oh.
So, well, I'll give you guys the
Not
history
one that's
on
in
it,
English.
this one here. So this is a winery that was, again, in the region that I'm at. It's the Rhone region of France. There's some history to this winery, which is why I bought this. I actually bought it here in Michigan, though. So I'm pretty lucky to find a 2017 because this is about the age of the wine that, according to the reviews, that this is about the best time to drink it. It's a blend of some different grapes, but primarily there's a Syrah, there's a Grenache, and a couple others. Grenaches are a little bit dry. That was what I kind of geared towards when I was in France, is the Grenache grape. So I think you guys will like this one.
Smells great.
Yeah, it's got a good taste profile to it from what I read. The history of the winery is it was just a mediocre winery back in, I want to say the 1300s. And this is the time where the Catholic Church just had a lot of issues going on, a lot of political turmoil and things like that. And so the Roman Catholic papacy was actually moved to Avignon, France for a while, for about, I want to say 60, 70 years or something like that. And so there was a small little place there, and Clement V started kind of building a little palace there and adding on, and over time it just became bigger and bigger. People added on to it. It's now called Palace of the Popes, Palais de Pape. And this winery, so when the priests came to the area, they decided to upgrade the wine production out of this place and definitely step it up a notch. So now it's become a premier wine place, and it all kind of started because of the popes coming in and living in Avignon, France for a while, which is good. So it just has a cool little story to it.
So a good thing came out of religion.
Yeah. So yep.
I like this
good
a lot.
wine.
Please, no one shoot me or cancel me for that. There's a lot of good things. Not
You know
bad.
what it really reminds me of is some of the like the dark berry meads that we had from Schramm's.
Yes.
It's got that same aroma and like a lighter flavor. It tastes a lot like those like the dark berry meads that we've had without that kind of like honey sweetness to it. It's like almost like mead is honey wine. And it's strange.
Yeah.
I think you nailed it with that, because this is what I pick up with this primarily is that blackberry mead.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was going to with
Lots of
with
dark
that.
berry.
Because when we did that podcast on the blackberry mead, we kind of all talked about how that one, because we started with that one and went on to some other ones. So that one we all kind of said tasted like a good red wine.
Yeah. Was that Jim doing a tasting technique there? I know. I keep hearing.
I always slurp my wines. Like I swirl. I've got the techniques down. Like I have.
You got to aerate.
I have not
thank you,
done
thank
as
you.
many wine tours as Am, but I've done a lot of wine tours. That's how I learned to like wine, was just going wine tour after wine tour after wine tour, and you just keep trying things until you find things that you like. And that's how I discovered I like drier wines. This is, for a red, is very nice. I think this, like when you don't drink wine and you see red wine, you automatically assume it's going to taste like fruit juice and like berries and stuff.
Right.
And this very much encapsulates that. I mean, obviously it's a little drier, so like it's not going to be like that kind of like sweet fruit kind of flavor, but this to me would be something that like you could really introduce someone who doesn't drink wine.
Oh yeah.
You know, because
Another gateway.
It is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like boldly fruity, but it's fruity enough that like someone would drink it and be like, "Oh, I imagine wine tasted like fruit, and this tastes like fruit."
Do we need to like
Yep.
clap for him, or I don't know?
Thank you, Bob.
I don't know etiquette here.
I'm not giving you a tip.
We're
Just
too
the
cheap
tip.
for that. We're too cheap for that.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of tannins here, and that's
Yeah.
definitely
That would be, I think, would be the only thing that's off-putting to like a new wine drinker.
for sure. Yeah, this is it. To me, this is a very dry red. This is pretty dry. So,
That's
yeah,
the way
but I
it should
like
be.
it. It's
I like the tannins. I don't think, for me anyway, as a dry wine drinker, I don't think it's overly tannic.
No,
but
definitely not.
because you really need that kind of tannic balance for as much fruit is in this. I think without it, it would probably be a little too sweet on the palate for someone like me. But huge fan. 5 out of 7, perfect score.
The hell kind of scale are you running here?
I almost get like currant. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I can see that.
you
The
can,
kind of
for sure.
dryness.
Yeah.
Yep. And definitely blackcurrant has tannin.
It's hard for me to come up with a lot of words on these
Yeah.
because I'm not as versed in the
It
wine
just
world.
throws me back to all the berry meats that we've had. Like,
Yeah.
it
It's-
really gives me that vibe.
Yeah, definitely more black fruits than red fruits for sure.
Yes.
though. You're not going to pick up strawberry or definitely not picking up cherry.
No cherries, right, Darrell?
No cherry.
Darrell, you've been
cherry.
quiet about this one. I
I was
want
gonna
you
say
to
he's
say
been
something.
oddly quiet.
I know this is weird.
week.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, wines are not Darrell's jam. I know.
Actually, I
so-
used to drink a ton of wines. I've been through Napa Valley.
Really?
Yes, I have actually a collection of steak wines. I have Camus collection at the house from, I think, 2012 to 2018.
Jesus.
Oh, geez.
Let's say this is
that I
where he
have
busts
sitting in
out
the
that he's like a
house.
secret wine, like
Yeah.
No, I
like
used,
way high
I
up in the
used to
wine
drink
world.
a lot of wine. I don't drink too much wine now. Now, if I drink wine, I'm pretty much just stuck to a dry red Merlot Cab Sauvignon.
Okay. Do
That's
you
about
like
all
this
I-
one?
This one's good.
Yeah.
This one's good.
There's
It's got the
going to be a
dryness with
wine
the
magazine.
tannins.
He's like featured on the cover. and
probably
we
is.
secretly don't know.
Yeah.
He's like
got
some
this-
way high up wino in the wine.
Secret cellar.
No, I do enjoy wines, but mostly like if I do a wine is going out to dinner
Yeah.
and having wine with dinner. Other than that, I don't drink wine.
That's
Yeah.
my grandparents were big into wine, and there was a wine cellar room in the basement. And unfortunately, I was never I didn't hit drinking age till about when they had been passed on.
Mm-hmm.
So I never really got I got to taste stuff with them, over the years and all that, but I never really got to drink with them and learn this. And that was one of those, can't call it a regret because, there's age and legal limits with that, but I always wished I would have had an opportunity to, share more than Budweiser with my grandpa, but I would still have appreciated that.
Yeah.
And I don't know where I'm going with it,
Yeah.
but
That's all right.
I always remember, all the different bottles. And I talked about the 55. That was a Madot. I've talked this story once before. After they passed and we were cleaning everything out, is they had the wine cellar in the basement. There was a bar, like a full-on wet bar in the basement. That was never used, when I was around. That was many, many years ago. And then upstairs in the main living room, there was an active, wet bar that they used on the daily. They may have had a little bit of a problem. That's a whole other story. That's why my mom's afraid of me doing some of this. But when we cleaned everything out, the point I'm getting at, there were a bunch of partial bottles. It's like, I'm not going to let this shit go to waste.
So
I
Johnny
know
mixed
they
them all
paid-
together and drank
Nope.
them.
No, I did them everything individually. They liked some really high-end stuff. And it was kind of at that moment a full circle sort of deal. Was I'd had that Madot, and there was a 64 Madot that they had. It's like, all right, this kind of completes so many groups that I drink with in my life at that time. All my buddies that were sitting in the garage drinking beers. Now we're doing some wine stuff. The wine tasting we did with that particular 55. Here's a 64 from the same company. So it was really cool. In that time span was a lot closer to be able to remember enough of both of them to talk about them. Mm-hmm. And then there was still, a bunch of other odds and random ends of stuff that I had for a while, and it's all gone now, unfortunately. But I have in the basement still a bottle of 1937 Chilean Rhine, whatever the hell that is, some kind of red wine.
I don't know, but let's break it open.
I was going to wait till it was 100. I should probably do it sooner because I did notice I set it down to keep the cork wet, and it started dripping a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That
Well,
might already be going bad.
the
so we
cork's
need to
already
crack
It's
bad.
that.
very possible, but
Yeah.
it tasted. I mean, I tasted it. Don't get me wrong, and it tasted fine. I don't know now, but I did seal it up as best I could. The problem is, I should have actually pulled the cap off because it's actually got a lead rat seal.
Oh.
Very 1937. That's
Yeah,
what they
that's
used.
true. Yep.
So I need to get that off of there.
Let's bring it
and
to the
either
next show.
decant it off. I could maybe do that. I think I'm gonna have to get my mom and dad out for that one at least.
Okay.
Because I believe And I'm fairly confident in saying that is the last bottle of anything that was my grandparents'. Is that so good, bad, or ugly? I don't know.
Yeah, but let's try it. Let's
Since
see
we're
it.
talking about wine, and I don't remember the name of the movie, and you'll probably know, or someone here should know, but back in the day, it was never California or Napa Valley wasn't even on the map, and it was always other countries, France, Italy, that had the wines. So when I ended up going over to Napa Valley, my favorite place was Charles Krug. That I ended up going to as we were traveling through. If you've never been to Napa Valley, great place to go. I spent the entire day at Charles Krug eating charcuterie boards and drinking the wine all day.
I could do
Sounds
that.
like a great
But-
time.
I know. Let's do it.
But there was one place that I went to, and I don't remember the name, and it was featured in a movie, and they actually won the first California award against the world.
It wasn't Catalina, was it?
I don't remember the name of it.
What's the name of the movie? Sideways.
I don't
It's
remember.
the
That's
only
why
wine
I'm
movie
asking.
I know.
Sideways is a great movie, and they went around to all the.
But it was
all
based
the,
on a
It's the only wine
historical.
movie I know, and I know it's from
Yeah,
California.
that was such a good movie.
But it was a competition against France and Italy, and they were the ones that won and put Napa Valley on the charts, and they actually made a movie about it.
I know.
So
I don't
when I
remember,
was there,
but I know what you're talking
this
about.
is supposed to be one of the highest, and they were the most rudest people I've ever been to when I went in there to talk to them.
Oh.
And I didn't even like their wines, which was terrible.
Wow.
But the history of the scenery, because the scenery out there is beautiful. The scenery was amazing. But I
Yeah.
couldn't remember the name of it. Thought
Yeah.
maybe someone would know.
No.
Leave it in the comments below.
If you know.
If you know, yeah, that'd be great.
I was there, beautiful place, but
Yeah. Well, to go to Johnny's story, so you're talking about these older wines. When Zach and I, one of the wine tastings that Zach and I did a lot of them on cruise ships because the last cruise I was on, I probably did 3 or 4 of them because the sommelier that was probably the best sommelier I've ever.
Now I wanna
come
go
in
on a cruise.
Yeah, it was like $17 for a wine tasting with like 6 pours. I'm walking in and you're.
That's a good deal.
I'm freaking hammered by the
my
time
kind
I'm
of
leaving
budget.
there. And we're getting, by the way, this is about a $50 bottle of wine, this last one. So we'll go into like prices of stuff in just a second because, they don't have to always be expensive
that
to be
one?
good. But this wine in particular ranges between 50 and 100
never
bucks,
seen it.
just,
Oh,
know. So, anyway, so the sommelier, like we did, one of the tastings was, I think there were 8 pours in this because he did old world versus new world wines. And so you're comparing like new wines, like today's kind of thing, with some older style. And European wines tend to be a little bit more of that older style.
Oh, yeah.
of so it's basically comparing American wines to older wines and just being able to taste the differences. They were all delicious. There's nothing, I don't think I've met a wine that I've hated.
Oh, I have.
Boone's Farm.
Well,
have
Boone's,
to. That's not real wine.
I've chugged a couple bottles. Though.
I know you.
Yeah, I mean, who hasn't? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's pictures of. Well,
We were
no,
all
there's not.
teenagers once.
Yeah, thank God there's no
I
cameras,
wasn't
but
a
I'm pretty sure I
teenager.
had a bottle of Boone's Farm and a Marble Light running through somebody's field back in the day. So.
That's right.
First time I was introduced to the beer bong, they were just dumping half bottles of
That's
Boone's
right.
Farm that
right.
they found.
Right, because
I didn't know. It's like, the taste change. Yeah.
Boone's Farm, yeah.
It's only 3% alcohol.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I can drink fast, as everybody knows. So
It's Kool-Aid.
everyone's like, "Hey, let's see what else we can feed him."
Yeah. We bonged Seagram's wine coolers back in the day.
Oh,
So.
I've shotgunned them.
Yeah,
I've shotgunned them.
yeah.
I don't think
We
I haven't yet
definitely-
bonged one.
Heartburn.
Yeah, yeah. There was some belching going on afterwards, but you
Dude,
got
some
it.
of those
you got
are
it
good.
done.
Yeah.
yeah. They were loaded. But anyways, so that was fun. But as far as prices of wines, like this is probably the only one that's expensive, but everything else, $20.
Really?
Yep. And the rosé from France was actually from my local grocery store.
And actually looking at the bottle of rosé it's kind of sitting now up against sun, you can actually see a pink hue a little bit.
Yeah,
to it.
slightly
Like,
pink.
just barely. You couldn't see it over here
Yeah.
in like kind of the shadow, but like
Yeah.
over there now you can get a little
And I'll
pink.
tell you what, for the longest time, Josh's wine, it was good
Yeah.
enough.
Who the hell
15,
is that guy?
18
Is
bucks.
there an actual Josh, or is that
That
just
was
the
his
name
dad's
of the winery?
name.
That was his dad's
Is it really?
name.
I don't
Yep.
know.
A lot of the times
seen
when
the
you're buying the
commercial.
wines, you're buying the year of that grape. So if you're spending a lot of money, normally it's because the year of that harvest was rated the highest.
Yeah,
and that's what you're spending the money
that was
on.
the 55 Modelo. That's why that little tiny bottle was a $2,000 bottle at that particular year. Who knows?
But
what
if
it
you're
is
out
now.
there spending $80 on a bottle of wine every single time, you're missing out because there's wines for $10 and $12
Yes.
that
Yes.
are just as good in the high end.
Yes.
So I'm
And
not
you
going to
can
lie,
get-
I go for the cheaper one.
And you can get 2-for-1 specials on those sometimes, and by the time you get halfway through the first, you don't care.
I'm always a proponent of drink what you like.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I think
absolutely.
if you-
100, yeah.
I've had some $80 wines and I could barely even drink them. I thought they were terrible. And then
you'll
I've had some $8 bottles and I'm like, this is fantastic. So I don't
But sometimes you'll start drinking, you'll hit a wine that you'll never forget because it's like 2012 vintage Camus was one of the best wines I've ever had.
Dude,
and
we
it
gotta-
was amazing.
How do we get a bottle of this? I got to try it now. You got me intrigued.
I've heard someone has a collection, I think it is.
Yeah.
I'll never probably open them, but Camus is just a steak wine, is all.
Do you have more than one?
Steak one.
of each one? No, because I drink all the other bottles.
Is there steak
All
in
right,
it,
can
or
you-
does it
like-
pair
You can
with
buy them
steak?
still. Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna
buy.
find
That's
one.
like 2
I'm
years
gonna find
old.
one. That's going to be. We're going to do just a podcast of Reds sometime because I personally have
damn.
not shared. I know I have not shared my absolute favorite red wine with you guys because I just didn't have time to get my butt in the car to go get you a bottle. But I connected Zach with it because same sommelier on my cruise. Cheers to you, Sergey, at Norwegian Cruise Line, because this guy was amazing, award-winning for the youngest palate of, wine, whatever. So I don't know what the awards are, but anyways, he won lots of awards. But anyways, he was phenomenal. So turned out during conversation, he and I liked the exact same wines. I'm personally an Italian Piedmont kind of girl. And those are dry reds with a nice dark chocolate finish to them. They are absolutely phenomenal.
sounds
I love
good.
they are so good. I could easily drink a bottle of that in a sitting if I don't pace myself.
No, I say
So we're gonna bring one of those. And with Sergey, he liked the same thing, and he said we were having conversation after one of our tastings. He's like, "You guys come back." He's like, "You and I are gonna sit down and do our own private
Nice.
tasting and see." And so I walked in, and he was so awesome because he sat down and he's like, "All right," he's like, "Sit here," and I didn't pick. He just poured me stuff,
that's
knowing
awesome.
what I liked. And he's like, I want to know, like, then every time that Zach and I would taste it, he'd come back to the table. We're talking about, like, what I tasted, what I liked, what I didn't like. And at the end, he looks at me and he's like, "Yeah, you definitely like your Piedmonts." And because everything was something that would be similar to it or in comparison. But, when you're picking up, when you find something that's unforgettable to what you
just
like.
Oh, yeah.
And going back to what Jim said, again, it's 100% on what your taste. There's
Yeah.
no right or wrong to wines. So cheap wines, expensive wines, whatever you like, it's about your palate.
Yeah.
And drinking what you like to drink. So
I've had a similar experience at a moonshine distillery down in Tennessee. And you get, 10 of these little thimbles, and you're limited to that.
yeah.
Well, after about the second or third, it's like, all right, we all know what we're talking about. And that's when they're, try this. We'll try this mixed with this. Try this. Before we know it, I am flying high off of little thimble-free samples at this place. Even my dad had a little bit of a buzz, and we didn't tell my mom that he was a little buzzed up on that, which that's unusual for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was phenomenal. And we walked out of there, I think 3 or 4 jars. And yeah, it's fun. It's exceptionally fun when you're going back to these places and they know what you're talking about, and you can get so much more in depth with the sampling and the tasting and the note comparisons of it. It's fun.
Tastings are important to do. Like
Yes.
they are, because this is how you get a variety and you start
Yeah.
in not
You
that
learn a
I'm-
range of what you like, what you
Yes.
don't like.
And your palate starts to pick up a lot more.
Yes.
So, like, I couldn't, originally when I was drinking wine, I couldn't pick up anything. It was
Yeah.
just kind of like, I like this one. You either liked it or you didn't. The more tastings you do,
Yeah.
the more finer your palate
I've got
becomes.
some a lot of generalized knowledge with these in comparison to everything else. But I mean, I enjoy them.
Yeah.
There's one brand that's, but
Yeah.
we won't go there.
When, again, it's another cruise. Same cruise, actually. Same cruise. One of the excursions that we did as a family is we stopped in Victoria, British Columbia. And I wanted something that we could all do. Mikey's not big into any whiskeys and bourbons and things like that.
They didn't have bush apple.
They did not have Bapple. They did not have Bapple, but I think my niece and nephew have like 20 cases of Bapple. I kid you not. It's
Oh my
ridiculous.
God.
It just came back around. I
they
just saw
did.
commercials for
The
it.
I
day
can do
it
like
came
one or
out-
two.
I thought of
Yeah.
Mikey when I saw it.
They took a picture of it and send me their mountain of Bapple. I'm kind of like, oh my God, I have to educate these kids. But anyways, they like what they like, but whatever. And they also can't afford anything else at this moment. But I'm
There's
working
some
on it.
cheap, shitty beer
There
that's
is.
really good.
I know. They
I
love
will
that.
still maintain after the second or third Red Dog, you don't care that it tastes like shit.
I unironically enjoyed Red Dog.
I do too.
I will drink lower end wine. I will not drink lower end beer.
Yeah, you don't need to though, because your beers are so good. You have your own connect.
Give me an
so-
old Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Why I have
But when
issues
you're
when
out
I
there, if you ever see Charles Krug, because that's been my favorite. It was actually
I'm
a wine
gonna look
called
it up.
Maximus. I've only seen it in Michigan one time in my life. But Charles Krug, if you ever see that one, that's probably my favorite one.
Yeah. All right. I'm definitely look it up. You said a 2012.
No, that one, I don't remember what year. With
Oh,
Charles
okay.
Krug, I just like Charles Krug all the way.
Okay. All right.
Camus, though, the farther back the
Oh, the
years
Camus.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, the
that's
Camus is I just collected for a while. But those are just your higher end steak wines. So if you go to a big steakhouse, they'll always have Camus.
All right. So now I've got a list of wines we'll bring for next time, and we're gonna have to do food because
I
we'll
was
be
saying, I want
hammered.
steak.
I was just saying, can we pair it with steak?
Yeah. Yeah.
Camus
we'll
is a steak wine. Let's
yeah,
do it.
We'll
We can bring
definitely
a
have
grill.
to do
I
something.
got a nice kettle grill. We can make
Yeah,
this
we
happen.
can do that. We'll do food, and we'll plan an Uber driver because that's going to be a fun one because we're going to have more than 4 bottles for sure.
Oh, I'm
I
in.
know a
gotta finish
kitchen
my-
that's changing,
my
and
story.
they might be able to have steaks for us on that day.
Oh, that would be
You gotta have
awesome.
it's you can fire cook it.
Yeah.
As long as it's fire cooked. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip it apart.
Yeah.
This guy.
No, when you drink Camus, you need a steak that is buttery. That when you cut it, it falls apart. Which ends up being the sous
Low,
vide.
you gotta
or
you gotta low and slow
vide?
it though. Yeah,
So
sous
it's
vide.
got to be more like a sous vide style.
Yeah.
But you,
And then
you,
hard
so
sear.
you gotta get the
hard
you
sear
gotta
after,
get
yeah.
the char grill on it though. You gotta
Yeah, you char it after.
Grill marks, bud.
yes.
S&P's the way for me.
Flat top on a steak is sacrilege. Get out of the kitchen and stop ruining steak. And I will die on
So
that
when I
hill.
make
I don't
it,
care who you
we're
are.
gonna eat it. I ain't giving Johnny any.
Yeah. I'm not such a steak snob, but I do like my
I
grill
am.
marks. I do like my grill marks.
Anything beef. I've been called the Sheldon Cooper of beef, but I can defend
Well, that's
every
insulting
statement.
because, like, if anyone called me Sheldon Cooper, I'd bury him. I'm
that way with
actually,
me.
honestly, my stomach flipped having to say his name. I think that's the first time I've had to say that.
Not a
I
fan.
love Sheldon Cooper. What are you talking about?
I could not hate a TV show more.
Oh my God.
I was more of a Leonard fan.
I hated American Idol.
Oh, I
can't
love
stand
Leonard
that show.
too. I loved
No,
all of
my-
them. I loved everybody on
My
that show.
ex
It's
loved
my
that
favorite.
show. She must have watched it like 50
There it
times.
is.
Oh
There,
yeah.
that's
No.
why. Okay.
No, because the first time she watched it, she's like, "This
Haters gonna hate.
She's like, "This reminds me of you and your friends." I'm like, "Don't you ever fucking say that to me again." She's like, "No, they're nerds too." I'm like, "No, they're fucking fake
say
nerds." Fake nerds.
Oh, that's why.
when it
Because
came
you're a
out-
real nerd.
Yes.
I don't know when it came out. Parents watched it for the first time. Says, "This sounds like you boys."
Don't you fucking say that to me ever again.
That's funny.
I was deeply offended.
I say that show is all about Zach and his friends. Sorry, baby. I love you, but you know.
Yeah, not for me. No.
Yeah,
I'm
nope.
I'm
Love
a
it.
real nerd.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
good
anyways,
stuff.
to go back because we kind of went off on that same cruise, we did a whiskey tasting in British Victoria or Victoria, British Columbia, and that was super fun because we got to walk back into the room and they did a whole tour of things.
awesome.
And we cracked those open. I think when your guys were over, we opened 2 of them. And the guy, this is the story about the guy who got sued by the Scots because he was too close to being Scots,
yeah.
even though he is actually a Scot
love
living
that.
here in the U.S.
Yeah.
So cool story there. So next time we'll have to do, I've got little tasters of a whole bunch of different ones, including his Irish one that was an award-winning one. So they're just small ones, but we could do some like samples of that. That would be fun.
in.
And those were really good because I'm not really a whiskey girl, but it was very interesting to pick up.
I'm a
like,
whiskey
again,
girl.
Yes,
A
you
whiskey
are.
girl?
Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
Yes, you are.
I sing the Toby Keith song "Whiskey Girl."
Yeah.
I hope to find one someday. Whiskey Girl, not a Toby Keith.
I won't judge you.
I will.
No, we had some. We were drinking the Three Floyds whiskeys last
Oh,
time we were
those
over
are
to your
good.
place
That
too. I
rye.
liked it. Well, no, it was
Oh,
a
man.
couple
We have-
times ago.
We have 3 Floyd whiskeys.
Yep. Yeah,
Maybe.
there was 2 of them. There's the rye, and then there's
The rye
the
was
Darklord
good,
barrel aged.
yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
I mean, they released 2 new ones. I mean, several weeks ago, there were a couple new ones at Darklord. I don't know if we've tried them yet.
Well, we'll be able to. We'll
Maybe in an upcoming episode.
we probably brought
We were
some.
already there.
Yeah, we brought some bottles home. You don't remember?
That was last week.
Yeah,
Timelines,
3
Johnny.
weeks ago, or
Timelines.
4 weeks ago.
I know. That's why I said I don't know if we got them. Maybe we'll have them in a future episode. I didn't play to everything they just ruined.
Johnny doesn't acknowledge time during the podcast.
No, I try to hint and allude to jokes, and then it just gets fucked up.
1994.
Yeah, that's a good song. I like that one.
Yeah, we enjoyed those Three Floyds whiskeys that we got on our trip. Remember, Darrell?
They were awesome. Gone. We won't even have them on the podcast.
I don't even know how you remember the trip. Jesus.
No, well, yeah.
I don't know how I remember the trip.
Well, some of us wore our Three Floyd shirts today. We're getting in the spirit. You know?
Yes.
I don't have
you
one
do
yet.
Have it on.
I
yes.
do, yeah. I honestly, I probably
Do
got
you
a
like
dozen
mine? I
Three
bought
Floyd
mine when
shirts.
I was there too.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a nice one.
You guys are going to have so much fun this
I'm
year.
excited. I bought a shirt just for the event, and I'm going to
Did
wear
you?
it. I did.
Yeah.
I
All
did.
right.
Yeah.
Just be good to Zach.
It's
Don't,
just
don't
an
get
orange
him too
Carhartt.
fucked up.
Absolutely no guarantees.
Listen, I feel like a lot of times when people go, especially like their first time, like you don't realize just how many samples you're gonna have, and that the samples are all like 15%.
Oh, I do.
Like, well, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
Zach went last year, so he's okay. He's good.
he's experienced it enough
Yeah.
to know that you got to pace yourself, and that's why I'm the guy who brings light beers in my backpack.
Yeah.
Everyone's got big boozy stouts and sours and all this sort of stuff, and I'm like, hey, I brought PBR.
I love that. I got to find a backpack to bring for this still.
I have an extra
I mean,
one.
I
Yeah.
should have brought a backpack for this.
Yeah, we've got some backpacks too. So
I have a spare Batman one at home if you want to, support some Batman.
Dude, that would rock. You'd be the only guy with the Batman backpack.
I feel
No,
I
he
might
won't.
not.
I was
I'm
gonna say,
saying,
no,
I
he
feel I
won't.
won't
Let me
be,
take that
actually.
back. Wait a minute, I forgot where I'm going. It's a festival of beer and nerds.
No, I think I have like an old school Ninja Turtles one too.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
There was a dude dressed as a cow 2 years ago.
There's even a matching
that,
lunchbox. I'm just saying.
He was the best. I got several pictures of me and the cow dude, and we
That's
became
awesome.
friends. Like,
That is
I have,
so
a,
awesome.
I have a really cool Mountain Dew Xbox one,
you
actually.
should bring that. I bet someone
gotta
will offer
find
you
it.
money for it.
They might. Some of that stuff from that time sells for a lot of money.
Yeah, I've been preparing
It's housing
myself
paintball guns right now.
by listening to Municipal Waste and Dead
I
Guy
keep meaning to
and
put a
Napalm
playlist
Death.
together of all of that.
Who are the bands this year?
What he just
Municipal
said.
Waste,
Oh, okay.
Dead Guy, Napalm Death, and then there's 3 other bands that I don't
were the bands?
I don't recognize. But I'm excited about like Municipal Waste is probably like Tim said, probably like the best representation of like a band that should play at Darklord.
Awesome.
Like their album The Art of Partying, like
Nice.
is perfect for the Darklord scene. Like it's metal.
It's better than that song
it's
about
beer.
rocking and rolling all night long.
It's better
Then
than
just
that, yeah.
repeat 3,000 times.
Well, it's very much like modern thrash metal. You know, so if you're into thrash, same thing with Napalm Death. They're a little heavier thrash, and then Dead Guy to me is a little bit closer to like kind of like a grindcore thrash mix. They're my favorite of the
Get a
lineup.
playlist together. Maybe when I'm sitting down to edit again.
But yeah, thrash metal generally isn't my go-to. Like I'm not a huge Napalm Death or Municipal Waste fan, but I'm excited to see both of them because
Yeah.
I've been listening to them since I was a teenager, so like it'll be cool to see them live.
I'm excited.
It's one of my favorite things about Darklord
Was
Day. I've seen
excited.
so many bands that I grew up listening to, like getting to see Cannibal Corpse, getting to see Amon Amarth, so it's been really cool to experience it. Plus, I really feel like the boys at Three Floyds, like they have really good taste in metal, so they always get a
Sweet.
good lineup. They have really good taste in beer too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
Oh yeah, there'll be a lot of that.
I think there's only one you're hunting, though.
No, I won't be there, so I'm just going to go drink.
Well,
Okay.
at the bottle share, if you
Yeah.
walk around, you might
Might
find
find
somebody
one.
with a bottle of Piers Javelin. That will be the goal. Maybe we should.
And then when you hear someone scream security, you'll know why.
Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll try to. I'll print you a shirt that says "Looking for Piers Javelin," so you can wear that at the festival all day.
What is that one? Is that a 3-4 Floyd's
Yeah,
one?
it's a Darklord
special?
variant that was aged in river salt, French fortified wine barrels.
That was very good.
Yeah, you very much tasted the port. Like it tasted like
Okay.
like that really heavy kind of unctuous, fortified wine and Darklord.
Getting into some real fancy words here today.
Here we are.
Well, You gotta get in your 2-bit words now when you can. Flex that vocabulary.
I'm excited for your Darklord trip. I don't have to go.
Darklord, not Dorklord. Jesus.
No, I think she might be onto
probably
something
still
there.
qualified. I'm sure so
I feel like she's onto something there.
Okay, Darklord.
I thought for a minute that was
I get to
intentional.
benefit from it. You guys bring some stuff back, and I get to enjoy the beers without having to go and deal with the people. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
which is kind of nice. Yeah.
A lot of sweaty metal nerds,
Yeah,
which is
I think,
the best.
I think
I
tolerate
don't
about,
imagine that to smell very good.
Yeah, I think
It
I
smells fine.
would tolerate about 5 or 10 minutes of that before I'm yelling at somebody. So
being
it's
being
good.
in like the under the pavilion where the bottle share is, like I just describe it as this like overwhelming din. Like it's the sound of all those people and everything is just it's the voices of 1,000 people melding together all at once. And
It's like lyrics to a Disturbed song.
it kind of does. Like, and I remember
They put about 10,000, hands up in the
the
air.
year that Keith went, he took like 100 milligrams of edibles before we went to the festival, and like it was hard to talk to him because like he's like the noise just
Yeah.
it causes such a like a resonance in your brain. He's like I can't hear anything anyone's saying. He's like I can't focus on anything. It was very entertaining for me personally.
I was at a Halloween party where a guy did mushrooms. And they were like
So
away
Jim's
from
house?
the group. No,
Yeah.
this before I knew anybody here actually. And they came back to the bonfire from walking around the orchards, and I guess the dude was like deer in the headlights, looking at everybody, absolutely losing his mind because the people with like the pumpkin face makeup
Oh yeah.
were pumpkins that were
Yeah, oh,
trying
yeah.
to eat him.
Well, when we
Yeah.
And everybody was in some sort of costume or face paint, and it was the funniest.
last week
Oh,
when
yeah.
we talked about eating that hot pepper, that was Taylor was on a head full of mushrooms and eating that hot pepper, and he was standing next to me with the biggest smile on his face, and he's like, "You are a chorus of music," and I'm like, "What?"
I remember hearing that.
He's like, "I know you're a person, but like you're music," and I'm like, "Hell yeah, brother! That sounds like a good trip."
That's a good compliment.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm like,
you
that
know-
feels good.
You know that mushrooms actually do make music, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there's
the
like there's
whole
some like
network thing that
devices.
they have, yeah.
Yeah,
The
there's some
mycelial
little,
network.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
there's some little devices
spans
that
time
actually
and space, literally.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
you can take out and actually it will amplify,
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
pick up and amplify the sounds, the music that the mushrooms make.
Nature
It's
has a
pretty
resonant
freaking
frequency that
awesome.
you can literally tune
Yeah.
into, and it's fascinating.
Yeah,
I mean, it's amazing to hear.
We are
that.
all just vibrations at the end of the
absolutely.
day. Yep.
We're getting way too into this at this
Yeah.
point in this
Let's get a
episode.
little bit deep. I don't know
Well,
what
I
the
guess
hell's in
maybe
this wine, but damn.
We've done wine now. Let's. I guess next podcast is mushrooms. Then high gravity mushrooms.
I'll observe. I'll observe on that one.
I feel like the
Okay, let's do it.
I'll babysit.
I'll just listen.
Yeah.
we can call that one the magic podcast. It's a magical experience.
That
Magic
might be
carpet
something. That
ride.
might be an after show
No,
exclusive.
we'll do it
on
in
that
complete darkness, and we'll only communicate psychically. And the listeners on the other end aren't going to hear anything.
We
but we're
tried
going to have a
that.
great
We
time.
tried that in the one episode, but somebody had to tell us there was no audio. Guess he wasn't tripping enough to hear it.
Yeah. Well, this episode has gone on, I think.
Yeah,
John.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Well, wine is
having trouble doing
wine's
the
a slow
math
sip.
right now, but yeah.
Wine's a slow sipping experience, so it's got me ready for a nap, though. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think it's time for the after show. We got to kill some of these open cans and
Oh
bottles.
God, no.
No after show today.
Yeah, some of us didn't sleep last night. Yeah, some of us have been up all night.
It's your own goddamn fault.
It is.
Fuck off. Again, that is my response.
Maybe we do need an after show. Find out what happened.
Less interesting than you might think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Well, with that, I guess thank you guys for joining us and bringing these wonderful beverages. These are fantastic.
All right, good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
And we'll hope to have you back with more good stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
this was
Thank
kind of
you.
a serious show. We kind of got right down to business and got into it, and
well, wine is very serious business. We had to be
Yeah.
adults for a minute. We're not just drinking beer here
I know
after
it's
all.
like we're grown ups now.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going back to beer next week.
Adulting's too
See
hard.
you then and there.
If you didn't learn anything today, at least remember this. Beer is the answer that makes everything better.
Can't remember the question, but who cares when you have a cold one in your hand?
Remember, everybody, drink responsibly, drink high gravity.
Most importantly, drink well.
Okay, not the well. Life's too short for bad beer.
Stay frosty, my friends.